A visit to Mývatn Lake and Dettifoss waterfalls in Iceland.
Nearing Mývatn, we stopped to see the Krafla geothermal power station, which is Iceland's largest geothermal power station. The steam to drive its turbines is produced by the natural subsurface heating. Nearby Krafla is Námafjall geothermal area, which gets its name of Mountain of the Mine from the sulfur mining that used to be practiced there. The area contains fumaroles, mud pots, and steam vents. Unlike many of the similar geothermal features in Yellowstone National Park, those at Námafjall can be walked right up next to.
The mud in the area is very sticky and difficult to remove, even with toilet paper. We camped at Reykjavik beside some regular-sized camper vehicles that dwarfed our little camper van.
In the morning we headed out in the incessant rain to explore the area around Mývatn Lake. At Kalfarströnd there are mushroom-like lava columns in a cove on Mývatn Lake. It was entertaining to watch the young eider ducks duck diving down into the lake and popping back up to the surface. After a short pleasant hike we arrived at the lava columns whose size can be seen given the people standing near them. Dimmuborgir, meaning dark castle, is a large lava field containing unusual shapes. The area includes various volcanic caves, tunnels, and rock formations reminiscent of an ancient collapsed black citadel, hence the name. In Nordic Christian lore, Dimmuborgir is a place where Satan landed when he was cast out from heaven and created the catacombs of hell. Kirkjan, or church, is a fascinating lava tube. The Skútustaðagígar pseudocraters were formed when lava flowing above the ground heated subsurface water, causing explosions from the steam and gas buildup. Pseudocraters are also found on Mars. After a cold day of hiking in the rain, it was time to visit the hot water lagoon of the Mývatn Nature Baths. We found the Mývatn Nature Baths better than their much more famous cousin, the Blue Lagoon near Reykjavik. It was interesting to see the in-water massage service in action. We left the baths in the early evening and then made the drive to Dettifoss to spend the night. After a couple of hours of driving, we arrived at Dettifoss and found that we were the only people there. The falls were impressive in the twilight. In the morning it was time to hike down to see Dettifoss up close in the daylight. In the distance behind Dettifoss, we could see Selfoss. Dettifoss is 45 meters high, and it is the largest waterfall in Europe in terms of the volume of water flowing over it. However, it does not come even close to Niagara Falls either in terms of height or flow volume. However, it is very impressive in its isolated setting. Leaving Dettifoss, we hiked about 2 kilometers upstream to the Selfoss waterfall. The hike was through a rough boulder field that rose and fell alongside the river. Arriving at the Selfoss waterfall, we could see the broad front of the waterfall and the horseshoe portion of the falls where most of the water flowed over. The falls themselves are about 11 meters high. Hiking back from Selfoss, we arrived at the parking lot, which was now full of cars. It was time to go.
Take me somewhere nice, to some tired island in your heart called